Echo Romeo Fox. Thank you, Paul.
And Tony, and thank you very much for that. Good to hear a good signal down here.
Thank you. Yeah, Paul, can you pick up the audio just a little bit or get a little closer to the mic? I want to just see if there's any difference in, moving it.
My mic gain is all the way high, drive is high, except for yelling more into the repeater, into the microphone.
Okay, Roger, then it hasn't changed any, way up there. Okay, that explains it. You're down a little bit to me, but that's okay, no problem. You're going to get through, no problem.
And thank you to both of you. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section starts in about a minute. Is there any business, or does anyone need to use the repeater before I begin? Good morning. This is November 1, Papa Uniform Alpha, Paul in Lennoxdale, Mass. Net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. This net is part of the amateur radio service in the National Traffic System of the ARRL. The purpose of that is to pass traffic, conduct area's business, hear announcements of interest to the amateur community, and answer questions about area's NTS or other emergency communications topics. This net meets every Sunday morning at 0900 local time on the K1FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control. When checking in, please give your call phonetically and your power source is battery or commercial. Announcements and traffic will be handled first, followed by general check-ins using the first letter of your call suffix. I am now looking for stations with announcements or traffic. Please call now.
Here be November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV, OV in Pittsfield. I am running emergency generator power. I have no traffic for the net. Announcements after check-ins, please, Paul.
Good morning and recognize an N1QOV. This is November 1, Papa Uniform Alpha, net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. Now looking for areas, NTS, or other officials. Please call now. Now looking for stations with or without traffic. First letter suffix, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta. Please call now.
K1FFK. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Echo Oscar, Rich in Lovell, Massachusetts. Aries and Skywarn for Western Mass, running commercial power, battery backup, no traffic. In and out, please.
Good morning, and recognizing KC1 AEO, you can secure at your leisure. Now looking for stations with or without traffic. First letter suffix, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, or Hotel. Please call now.
This is Whiskey 1, Echo Romeo Foxtrot, Tony in Pittsfield on battery backup.
Good morning, and recognizing W1ER K2JFS and K1JVM. Now looking for stations with or without traffic. First are suffix Mike, November, Oscar, or Papa. Please call now.
Here is Kilo Bravo 1, November Bravo Alpha, Jerry in Pittsfield on commercial power. Negative traffic. Good morning, Paul, and for the rest of the net.
Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November Tango India. The name is John. The QTH is in Charlemont. Running commercial power, no traffic. Good morning.
Good morning, and recognizing KV1, NBA, and WA1 NTI. Now looking for stations with or without traffic. First are suffix Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, or Uniform. Please call now. Please call now. Now looking for stations with or without traffic. First are suffix Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, or Zulu. Please call now.
Here is Kilo 2, Whiskey Gulf, Wayne, Canaan, New York. Commercial power, no traffic. Here is Kilo 2, Zulu, Victor Lima, Van, Indian Lake, New York. Running commercial power, 20 Paul.
Good morning, and recognizing K2WG and K2ZVL. Obi, N1QOV, could we have your announcements, please?
Okay, thanks, Paul. This is N1QB. Anyway, Eric K1SUN is looking for at least one person who knows CW pretty well. They're launching a balloon, doing something. I'm not sure of all the particulars anywhere. You can get involved in this sometime this coming week. There's a balloon launch, and they need somebody to copy CW, whatever they're doing. I'm not sure what. Maybe someone else can elaborate. Anyway, the usual stuff. Newcomers roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month, 7:30. This repeater. And Hamfest Flea Markets, MIT, third Sunday, April through October, MIT, Cambridge, Mass. Today, what's today, 7th September, there's one in Boston Spa, New York. This morning, Flea Market. And special public service events, Josh Billings, coming up September 14th. Who's that? K1PIJ or N1PUA? Contact persons, I'm not sure if we're looking, but anyway. Also, Bike and Hike the Berkshires, September 20th, Jiminy Peak, Hancock, Mass. So that's Paul N1PUA. And the first Monday emergency nuts are coming up. 8 August in the evening. The particulars are on the emergency site. And current weather, Pittsville, 62 degrees, a few clouds, wind is calm. Looks like really nice weather until maybe Thursday, and then chance of thunderstorms. N1QOV, back to net.
And thank you, Obi. I'd like to have a moment of silence for KB2 WGESK. A moment of silence, please. And what PUA with the I'm looking for one volunteer for September 20th for the MS Hike and Bike to Berkshires who'd like to spend about 3 hours up on top of Greylock. The only post I have left to fill and see what we can do, and that would be the 20th of September. This is November 1, Pop Uniform Alpha, Net Control Station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. Now looking for any and all stations that wish to join the net, please call now.
Here is
November 1.
Here is November 1, Alpha November Delta, Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Net. This is November 1, Sierra Yankee November, Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Assistant Berkshire County Skywarn EC. Negative traffic today, but Paul, and I'm on commercial power. Have you, has Steve contacted you?
Negative.
Could I make a little announcement then?
One moment. Good morning and recognize an N1, AND, N1, YCW, and then N1, SYN. Go ahead, Rick.
Thank you. I usually cover the number taking and radioing section of the Josh Billings race, where you sit in a truck. The second person there needs to be two people, and the second one does not need be a ham to take numbers that are taken off the bikes that go by. They're handed to the group with the radio, and those numbers are radioed over to the boat launch, so that there's an orderly line of people to get their canoes, and when their number gets called, they pick them up. I won't be able to make it this year, so I'd like to, see if someone cannot pick up that spot. You just park there, and as soon as the last bike goes by, and that's the first third of the race, you can secure. So it's not an all day long affair. So it'd be nice if someone could step up and, if you would please, and cover my spot this year. And you can get a hold of Steve. The information, his phone number is on the public service page of our website, www.nobark.org. Thank you very much, and back to now.
And thank you, Rick. Any other check-ins this morning for the Western Mass Emergency Net?
This is Kilo Bravo 1 Mike Echo, Mary and Ware, commercial power, no traffic, good morning.
This is November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet Ellis, Solar Photovoltaic, Battery Power, New Ashford. Good morning and recognizing KB1ME and N1MWJ. Any other stations this morning?
Kilo Alpha 1, Kilo Tango Tango, K81 KTT, Dave, North Adams, battery powered, HT, portable, no traffic, morning Paul, morning Net.
SYN additional, please.
Good morning and recognizing KA1KTT. Go ahead, Rick.
I also want to add that the spot that Paul has open for the Bike and Hike to Berkshires is one that I usually cover, and I'm, due to the same circumstances, I'm not able to make it to that event either. So it's just relaying information from the top of Greylock. When the last bike goes through, you're free to secure there also. So that's a early one. So if someone could help out there, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, and back to Net again.
I'll be emailing out the list of stations and times today for all the present operators on that also. Any further business for the net before I close?
Just checking in. KB1, ZNY, Bill, Lancaster, commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Paul. Good morning to you all on the net.
And good morning, Bill. KB1, ZNY. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. Thanks to Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1FFK repeater. I will return the repeater to regular amateur use to close the net. Thank Obie and Rick for their announcements, those who joined me this morning, and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. We are now secure, give or take 09:15. This is November 1, Papa, Uniform Alpha Clear, 7-3.
N1 PUA from K2WG.
Yes, sir.
Well, whichever way you held the microphone today, hold it that way from now on because it worked pretty well. Paul, I don't actually have to do Bartlett's Orchards. If there's someplace else on the race route that's more critical, I could take it if you need me to.
I have a couple more options left. You're important over there because it's a long day, and unfortunately. And I just need somebody up on Greylock, and I have two people that are hemming and hawing, and I'm trying to get a final answer unless somebody else can step forward. So as of right now, I still would like you over at Bartlett's.
All right, very good. I just thought I'd throw it out there that if it makes it easier for you to schedule for somebody else to take Bartlett and I could take Greylock or whatever, I just want to throw it out there.
One of my backup plans is Fran is going to be on Notch Road. And I was thinking that maybe when he clears, if I can't get anybody up there, when he clears his station, which is the upside, that he can just make sure the top is clear, and then he can head back home the other way. So I had a couple ideas, and that was the second one.
Okay, well, very good. I say I just throw it out there. If it makes it easier for you to schedule for somebody else to do Bartlett's, I can do Greylock or whatever. I'm flexible. I'm not easy, but I'm flexible, so I